very, very good evening. Welcome. Then, why is this thing so loud for me? No, it's actually fine. So, good evening on this Monday night. Oh. I was like, why do I have a notification? And then it was a notification of this stream. Good job, Seat. So here we are once again on this Monday night. I should test if the... Ah, I can't. I don't have the sound up. Never mind. I just hope that everyone can hear me. Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm settled and great that you tuned in to a special stream. I thought I was done with the GT season last Monday, when we had a very tight finale at Spa in Tier 2 where I was commentating. And we actually did, because the title was won by 2 points, I think, in the end. Insane stuff. But now I'm back to supply you with my amazing voice and amazing commentary. No kidding, nobody says that. Of the official Race of Champions of Season 7. This is something we have been done since, of course, we started with this in F1. Oh, I don't have time to introduce this properly, because this race is gonna start at 8 sharp. Never mind. So this is a race with all the main competitors of all the different tiers in one race to race against each other and to decide who is the best of Season 7. Wasn't that a false start? It looked like one. I have no idea if we're actually racing, because people are not completely going for it. But here we go, at the famous and iconic track which is Interlagos in Brazil. And I have been told that the grid is being in reversed order of the different tiers. And I think Major was in tier 4 or anything. Oh, there was a lot of contact here, by the way. And a lot of unstable movements, and it's 3 wide to that corner. I wouldn't do that if I were you. But I actually figured it out. Royal is off the track, and is losing a lot of positions, and Major is, yeah, clear into the lead. This is a race over 40 laps, so big moment from Andy over there. And all the big, like the drivers that competed for the championships and the wins in last GT season are around. So that's very good to have. Can I have a better view, please? Okay. Typical. And I wanted to introduce everyone properly, but then suddenly the race started. But I also wanted to say that we do this since F1, and that is something as an ID that we gathered to put all the best drivers of the different tiers in one final race to compete against each other. So that's what's happening here. And I wanted to introduce everyone with also the number of wins they have and which car they are, because everyone is in the car they drove in this season, while we'll see Royal and Lars side by side for P5, and Royal taking over. And there is a big gap behind Lars, but can that be done because of tires? No. Major is on softs. we had cheese kebab, and I pronounced it in the Dutch way, so I'm sorry. So Major in the lead in a very glancy, creamy Porsche. And he's doing a solid job. He's been followed now by Kebab, who is in the BMW, followed by BO in the Lexus. And I really wish I had time to search it up for everyone with what they did this season and what they achieved. Well, I have the wins and podiums, never mind. But let's go to the grid before I miss any battles. Royal in 4th, Andy in 5th, followed by Lance. Then a big gap to Lepa, who just passed Reaper, who was in 7th. Reaper, who took his first title in his career, I think. Yes, he did. He won the Turf 4 title. Then we have Bayan, who I've commentated on him before, in a group with Caballero and Iggy, and Tilty and Rolf, and there are some troubles for Slimmy and... I just call him Sig. Sig individuals. I think he was also a commentator for Porsche. Oh, this is some nice crap, and BO around the outside, if he hasn't made the move earlier, because I tuned in midway through that battle. And Royal's also looking for a move. It seems like Royal has a lot of pace, but he had that moment in turn 3. And he is around the outside? Can you do that? Hit the Ferrari. Some nice livery though, by the way. No clue if people actually... Okay, anyway. So BO also at the fastest lap in the lead is Major, who had 1 win and 2 podiums this season. Let me just go for the thing. There's still a battle up going for P3, by the way. BO in his Lexus had 4 wins and 6 podiums. I can't recall if it gained him, if it made him win a championship. Wait. Champions, Ryan, please. I know Reaper won, and Iggy and Slimmy, but is the 4th one, is that BO or is that Lipa? Because those are the only 2 with more than 3 wins. They're still fighting here, by the way. And Royal finally on the inside. And is up into P3. Lepa was it, okay, thank you. So Royal actually comes from 12th on the grid, which is insane, and Ross sent me some statistics, and he has 1 win and 0 podiums. I don't think that's possible. But he shows way more pace than just 1 win this season so far here. Again, I have not a single clue about some of the tiers, especially 3 and 4. Since I haven't seen a thing about it. I just know that Reaper was very happy that he won a championship, and that he basically did it a la Jensen Button, and that he won 6 of the first 8 races, and then he just consolidated, if that's a word. Anyway, so there's also Royal is indeed extending his lead over Kebab, and Lepa and Lars are approaching Andy, who had 2 wins this year in his BMW. And I've just been told that Lepa is like the tier 3 champion, and he had 6 wins this year. Okay. No, it makes sense, because he came all the way from like P12 on the grid, and he's already here. And Lepa making a move on Andy, who returns the favor, and is now back up ahead. He is in a classic BMW livery. Lepa also with fastest lap with a 31.2. And he's distancing Lars a little bit, who is in... Hey, that's a Jaguar. I'm gonna drive in that car next Friday. But yeah, I'm actually gonna drive in that car next Friday. But then the Group 4 variant. However, I will do a special race in 2 weeks. They are still fighting, by the way. Leppa's finally really past Andy. But yeah, that's the Jaguar F-Type, and Lars won one race in that one. There's like a... Okay, further down the grid, with Reaper, Tier 4 champion in his Porsche 911. I know that out of my mind. Oh yeah, Caballero now in 9th, who is in the Gold Honda. I think I saw him in last race of champions. But he also comes from the back, and he also won once. But yeah, one win is a big win in a tier with Iggy, so we classify that as a huge achievement. Payan is following. He did very well in tier 2. Won only once in the Aston Martin. Followed by Filthy, who was really on his way to a championship in tier 2. Glad he is back here in the Chevrolet, in the Corvette. He won twice, but that's nothing against the 8 wins of Slimmy, which is not the most, of course, but almost the most. And he's approaching Payan now for P10. And these two will know each other quite well, I hope. Further down, we have Ross, who had a good season after being the champion season before. Had 2 wins in the Lexus, and I think everyone behind him already stopped, so he went for an early stop onto mediums. Don't think he didn't take any fuel. So I have been told that 3 different types of tires have to be used, and I have, again, no knowledge, but I do have enough knowledge that if he made such an early stop, he got rid of the tire that he don't like, would make sense, and is on his way for maybe a second purple lap in a row. So again, to emphasize, Iggy won 12 times this season, so he should be up there going towards the podium. And this will likely be the biggest gap behind the leader he will have this race. When Dio is in the pits, and let's see where he comes back, this is 16 thousandths quicker, that's actually very consistent. He indeed went to the pit in lap 3. Sick is following him, and he started second. He won 3 times this year in the Toyota Supra. Well done to him. Dio went to Hearts, and is already behind Iggy, with the only difference that he took fuel with him. Okay. And last is, like I mentioned, Slimmy won a ton, but I think already something went wrong. Something went drastically wrong since he didn't pit so far, so interesting stuff. Let's go back to battles. I introduced everyone. Leppa with a move here on the inside on Kabab, and he's gonna lose 2 places because of that. His livery is very cool, by the way. And Royal now with a run immediately. He is on the soft tire, so I expect him in soon. Major doing the same. He was also on the softs, and so this is now suddenly the battle for the lead, where Royal's doing an extra lap. Leopard tries to cover him off here, and he's also on the softs. So, to be honest, Lars is in a good position. So again, side by side, some slipstream in here, and Lepa is back in the lead. It's Lipa, technically. So, I'm sorry if I butcher some names of people. This is a fun one to watch for the lead. However, I have a feeling this will bring Lars and Andy closer, who are on hards and mediums. Hello everyone. Yes, 12 wins, yes. Yes, Ryan, that was also the feeling I had from watching the season of Tier 2, that Filthy was more consistent. Because, yeah, pick a random stream and pick a random time moment, and there is a possibility that Slimmy is going to spin, has spun, or is spinning, so and all the love for him, but sorry, I had to say that. So Royal took over the lead, which can be a crucial position because they are going in together, maybe? They're going out for another lap. Yeah, sure, those tires are definitely fine. What are the laps that they're doing? Yeah, there's... Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's 32.9, 33.2 against the new personal best of the race for last with a 32.7. And Andy has the drop-off of a second. Wait, are they going at it again? You can't be serious. It's really good fighting here. And Lepa back into the lead. Further down, Ripper is a bit on his own. Payan has stretched his lead over Filthy a bit more. Ross is just doing Ross things, and Iggy has just passed, I think, Major. Major was in the lead. He is on the hard though, Major. So don't think this will end up in a battle. Yeah, Iggy just doing well. He has a 310 drop off per lap, so, but that's totally fine against some other lap times. PO dropped way further than Kabab, and that's purely because he took fuel. Yes, he ticked, and he went for the hards instead of the mediums. And Caplero is now right on the tail of sick individuals who he's passing on his new mediums. Finally the top two are in. Individuals, he didn't pit so far. Okay, anyway, so Lars taken over the lead. Andy also in, Filthy also in. Interesting, because they were on... I have a feeling on 1/4 of the race that this can be an interesting remark, that on a quarter of the race they went to half of their tank. I think I can do the calculations for that easily. Anyway, Payan approaching Reaper now, who is struggling a bit more on his degrading mediums. Yeah, where's Pyro? Of course Pyro's not here. The rumors are going that people expect me to win a race before Pyro. I highly doubt that, but... However, I did some AOR GT in the past. I'm sure that I finished at least once on the podium, which was very lucky, but anyway. So, Iggy is already up into 5th because of all the pit stops. Kabab is approaching Major, which is interesting. Doesn't look like... No wait, he's on medium, so that makes sense though. These two were already near each other before the pit stops. And there is a 5-second gap to Lepa and Royal, and that's because both of them took fuel, and that brings them in a big battle here between almost 4 drivers. Because Cablero is also here and is going to try and move on Royal, and suddenly he drops a car length. Tries to get a better line out of that one. All medium runners, by the way. Royal defending this one. I assume they're both tier 1 now. Oh, look at the sun sometimes glaring over. PO is dropping off a bit on his heart. Rest is doing fine. Yeah. 18 people watching, Jesus. Okay. Fight. Oh wait, there's someone in the grass there. Oh, that's Kebab. I was just looking, I was like, wait, there's a blue spot over there. That's not normal. So he unfortunately lost it, and lost a lot of positions because of it. He was in battle with... Oh, he's going wide again. This is an invitation for sick individuals to pass him. And he does. On very old medium. I think he will pit soon, so he will get the position back, but... he goes for another lap. Let's see what Reaper is doing. He is fueling up. Oh, wait. Cavallero is off track. And he's cut the corner a bit, but yeah, he was in that big battle there, and I'm not really sure what happened there. No, he went off track and he got a penalty anyway. So it's again Royal and Lepa on their own. I saw that. Almost. Iggy for the move here on Ross, on Warren Hart. Wait, Iggy's tires are also worn, but yeah. So that's that battle, and Royal have made the move. Yeah. I think there is a big... Where is the penalty line here? On the straight? I guess so. I want to find out now. That's how little I know. Oh wait, it's over here? It's... Oh yeah, it's on the straight there. On the early part of the straight, but that's poor. Let's see how much Dio can catch up to him when he does that. You will win before him, will we? Yeah, we'll see. There are a lot of different strategies. Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this properly, okay? I will scream. But yeah, anyway, he caught up a bit, and now... He caught up a bit. Really a bit. Not that much. Anyway. Royal is clear of Lepa? Question mark? Confirmed, and he will now try to catch Major, who's on hard, and he goes a bit wide there. Like in F1 they give penalties for that, for sure. He's very close, by the way, now. To be honest, still everything can happen. We're not even halfway. Iggy goes for his second stop. I think that guy can take 8 stops and still win the race, but anyway. Royal will make the move for P4, will be then personal best. That's a very good lap, by the way. 31.2 on... Yeah. These mediums are quite new though. So the move on Major is not even that hard. Yes, he did, Ryan. He did. It's a bit cloudy. So there are big gaps, by the way, because Lars started on the hard, and if this would be my strategy, just start on the hard, a lot of fuel, and just tank in as many laps as you can, and yeah. And Payan is doing the same, but from further down the grid. And Ross is technically also doing the same, but losing 24 seconds while doing that. So Royal is now the first who is approaching him, who already made a pit stop and is on mediums. Yeah, this will also be done. Look how much he gains even to the traction zone already, although. Payan is in, so he went for 14 laps. Move hasn't been made over here, so Ross is temporarily up into second. And I am afraid he's gonna lose that quite quickly. There's not a real the best of run there for Royal on the outside, and that means that Ross can stay on the inside, but the amount of grip is... There are some dark clouds there, folks. I have to say. So yeah, Ross will also be eaten, I think, by Lepa, and Lepa and Royal are on the same strategy, and finally Royal disposed him a bit. And Major is now under attack by Cablero. He's also he's on a similar strategy, I think, as those guys. I'm not even sure. I like the car of Major, by the way. It's so shiny. That's a very nice move. Yeah, he made it. Oh wait, and Ross is dropping that. Yeah, maybe it's time to pit. By the way, also counts for Lars. Lars went for another run, but he saved his tires also way more than, and yeah, his tires. Ross, go in, or no? Okay. So BO is now in 7th, Filthy is in 8th, and Kabab is following, and they're all a little bit midway through their stints. And if you haven't pitted for fuel before, then it is close to be a correct moment to go for fuel. So anyway, Iggy on new mediums did put a bit of fuel in it, I think. I don't know even. I didn't check that before. He's side by side with Andy Winters and takes the position. Andy on the hard, so... And he's back into the top 10, and I was wrong with my statement of him being no further than 30 seconds of the lead because of the long stint that Lars is doing. It's 45 now. But all the free laps he's doing are in the 31s, except lap 9. Payan on brand new mediums with a lot of fuel. Same goes for Reaper, has a 2-second penalty. Okay. And now we have 6 individuals at Slibby, who's all a long way behind. Went for those two both went for softs. Okay, Lars goes for another lap. And Cablero has passed Ross too, so Ross and Major are dropping here. 6 individuals with the fastest lap, by the way, but that can be explained by that soft run. Hello everyone! Superior BMW driver. Superior for, yeah, the straight that we saw him. Is there actually anything to battle here? Yeah, Iggy is going to make another move. He cleared Andy by 3 seconds in that lap. And that's, oh my god! It's a power sliding drift, you almost took Iggy with him. And yeah, he's the only driver so far I really saw spin twice and losing an extra position to Andy, and he has to pit, by the way. That's a cool power slide drop. I'm very curious if that scared Iggy for a bit, if he looked into his mirrors. Individuals improving to 30.8. Payan is going to close in on this battle, by the way. When is Lars going to stop, by the way? Because this is an impressive stint, though. I'm not sure. Are the softs the worst tire? Because I have a feeling that some of these drivers pitted really early to go off the softs. Be an explanation? Oh, wait a minute. This is interesting. Filthy on the back of BO is on the softer compound. And Filthy will be like, yeah, well, Iggy is in my mirror, so let's get on with this. is in the... No, wait, he's not even alongside. Okay. He waits for that moment. Yeah, we need a pit stop tracker. To be honest. That's the only thing that... Yeah, there are more things that this... to be honest, it's showing how much pit stops you've done and on which tires you are. It's... Yeah. There's way more of an overview in different games, but yeah. You can't have everything. Pio defending well here. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, he was a bit compromised there, but Filthy compromised himself too, and that's one position. He's on the marbles now, so... Oh, that's a big moment. And BO has also a big moment with some grass clipping instead of curb clipping. And in the end it was quite easy for Iggy, but it didn't look easy. Okay, he's now up to 7th and can close 7.7 seconds to Major, who is racing Ross into the pits. Yes, he is, and he wins. Hey, good job. Lars, impressive. He's gonna lap Slimmy, well, for 2 seconds. Oh, he already lapped Kebab, who pitted and went down to 15, so... No? These two are still close, by the way. That doesn't change their battle. And you with Payan on the inside. Some contact. Payan is going into where? I don't know, but... He really backed out. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Another battle into turn 1, which I can't see. And Reaper passing, I think. Soft individuals are... They had their best time. He did a 34 last lap, and Reaper did... Oh, okay, fair. Oh, he's back on the inside. Maybe it was his... Maybe he was... Yeah, I think he was the attacking force in this move. So 90 laps for Lars. Wow. And in the end he takes the position back. The German Toyota driver. But yeah, in the end... Oh, it goes way wide. In the end Reaper will get this, to be honest. And now Major and Ross are still together. Both went on mediums with a similar amount of fuel, so... Guess. Anyway, okay, yeah. Oops. These two are still going at it, and the battle is over because PO goes into the pits. Interesting that he wants to try something else. So now it's interesting. Where is Lars? He's not near. Wait, he is near. Yeah. No, not really. He's still behind Iggy. He will be close to Filthy, who is going a bit wide. And now I can't see it. And where is he? Oh, he's behind. That was the worst camera angle for that particular moment. I basically saw nothing. Cars on the grid. Yeah, I can call them some of them. There are 2 Porsche 911s. There are 2 Nissans. There are 2 BMWs. The M6 then, the Nissan GTR. What is? Oh no, the Ferrari F458, the Honda, NSX, the Chevrolet Corvette, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Ryan knows more than me, so if you have technical questions, ask him. Okay, so Royal is in the lead on all mediums where he's gonna pit soon. And Lepa's on the same strategy, but in the long run he lost 6 seconds to him. And Iggy is 21 seconds of the lead, but will need to pit soon because of fuel. And Lars is 6 seconds behind him on new mediums with a lot of fuel. I think like when people fuel up for 2/3, then they are not fuel limited anymore, and they're only tire limited. So That's the good that's the good position in which Lars is in. That he's fuel-wise good till the end. Filthy went for another lap. Payan is also fuel-wise good to the end. And Caballero should save a lot of fuel. And I don't see a lot of battles. Andy's in the pits. And where will he come out? Oh, right down the grid. And these drivers also... there is like there is a portion of the grid that's already fine fuel-wise, I would say. Yeah, 6 seconds. He's doing... how many laps did he do? He did it in 14, so he does 7, 8 laps on softs? Okay. Filthy's in. Individuals goes in. Right. Oh, personal best for Caballero. Doing a solid job. So gap is quite steady. 5.6 now. So Reaper goes further up the grid. Major and Ross are still close to each other. A bit more fuel for Ross. Oh, nobody is used to the music? Yeah. I was also told about that it can lead to copyright claims or anything. Yeah, I have been too lazy since then to remove it because it didn't happen so far. I will try what I can do. It's not something I can do right now, right? Not like in this menu. Or someone has to say, because, yeah. I find it also quite relaxing all the time, but that's me. Oh, Slimmy in a battle. Wow. Wow, that's the first time we see that. Poor guy. Maybe it's also not, yeah, maybe it's indeed better to have the music off if that indeed, I don't want to speak out too loud and to set up, to change all my, my loudness settings, etc. Yeah. Anyway, Slimmy potentially going for a move against his championship rival of last season. But the only problem is that his buddy is on brand new mediums, and Slimmy is not, to emphasize that. Royal's in on the dams of his tank. He did a long stint, by the way, after doing a long stint on the softs. That's also only his second stop. So Lepa takes over the lead now. Don't see Slimmy. I think he's also in, by the way. Normally I would already like eliminated someone from the probability to win if you pit so many times, but I'm not gonna say anything. He knows what he's doing, so I don't see this end up in an actual battle anymore. I think Slimmy was very close for a moment, but now I'm just waiting for him to see him enter the pits, to be honest. Who's lost? Oh yeah, okay. So, where are they coming back? Royal is in 5th, 3 seconds behind Aero. And Reaper and Major, oh my god, both of them went like really on the curb, but it affected Reaper more than Major, and so Major could take the position. He's also medium though, and Iggy, I must say, I understand that he's bitten so often, because I don't think that's an issue for him, but he rather would have had not 3 cars in front of him than the situation right now. Ross is gonna take a look at this at Reaper, almost compromising him a bit. Closing the door here for Iggy, yeah please do. Just close the door, he will find a way around the outside, so. This is again 35 seconds of the lead, and I don't know what Lars is up for. And maybe this can help Lepa to come back at in a good spot. I'm afraid that Reaper can get passed by 2 cars here. It's not out of the question. And he is also smart, I think, to brake latest. Oh, that's solid from Iggy. That's solid. Ross actually broke later. But yeah, well, those are 2 of the 3 cars he had in front of him. Maybe Reaper can come back on Ross. Not here. Iggy goes wide there. Oh. I think he had just enough of a buffer to... Oh yeah, that's a half-second penalty. Yeah, sure, Gabe, sure. For sure. Okay, so let's come back to them when he is given the penalty. Lipa is indeed in 5th. 2.3 seconds ahead of Major. And I think I saw a position change in the top 3, and Cavallero indeed passed Payan. Maybe thanks to better tires. Lars has to do his soft run. You know what the benefit is here? That because of Lars making not so many pit stops, I actually know which tire he still has to go on. Wait, Iggy had the half-second penalty, but yeah, of course, that doesn't cost him. No, what do you think? It's just taken a little bit longer for him now to catch up to Major. And Royal is... yeah, Royal's for sure going to the end. But wait, didn't he do just the standard soft, medium, hard? That's basically what he did. And I think Lars is doing the opposite. Right? It's just Iggy making an extra stop, but yeah. Okay. This is now only 1.6 gap, so... let's see. No. So it took an extra lap for Iggy to approach Major to pass him for P6. He will also time the fact that Iggy's gonna make another pit stop though. He's just having fun overtaking people. I hope he has. Not going for the move into turn 1 here on Major, but lining up for the next straight. Actually, Major is doing respectable lap times because he's not even losing a lot of time compared to Lepa. Iggy on the inside. And through he goes. Bit of cross there from Major. Yeah, but he has been 33.6 against a 33.7 for Lepa. And of course he will go through the end as well, so... It's a bit of a busy part of the track here. Up ahead, Lars still has 18 seconds of a lead. Does a yeah, good stint in the 31. Same for Cablero. Payan is a bit more off, but he will soon pit, I think. And Royal is closing in on him. These guys are all still on their way to pit. Royal is like the first indeed. So. Oh, wait a minute, Major, what are you doing? Whoa! What are you doing? Damn. What a guy. Paul's and Iggy, bring them back to tier 1. Surely there happened something, but we didn't saw that, folks. We didn't saw that. We didn't saw what happened before, so he made a better overtake. He is back path now, but he had some fun. Is there also something way down? Oh yeah, here we have Dio and Filthy. On similar strategies though. Tire wear of Filthy is much better. These two have been close to each other for a big portion of the race. 28 laps and counting. Ryan, are you in this lobby or what? Or are you just looking at the track map? Very good. Maybe that is it. He knows more than me and I'm bloody watching the thing. He's also watching the thing, of course. So that's a run for Filthy. Oh, huh? Okay, yeah, BO just braking late and doing that very well. And he's still ahead. He's really going for a defensive line there, but Filthy's not even close though. Okay, these two are just fine. Okay. Yes, this is what we want to see. Lipa can go through the end though, so... was for a moment there on the outside, but I have a feeling Iggy is losing a lot of time though. If you go to his lap times, it's a 31s mixed with 34s and a 32.1 last lap. And now around the outside of Lepa, and he does a 33 this lap, but he will pass. Yeah, he's been able to. And managed to get in front. Major for his final stop, I assume. Point is, you have fair that I have a feeling he's gonna make another stop, right? But like Royal can go through the end and is 12 seconds ahead. So yeah, he's in prime position to win. Oh wait, let me see if he can overtake Payan, who's having a very good race by the way. Must say that. Oh, that's solid, by the way. A bit easy also in my point of view, but doing good stuff. And Payan is like, go to the, yeah, he's going for the pit soon, I assume. Oh, Iggy's streaming. Oh. Five seconds. Jack. Why do you have 5 seconds? Oh wait, I know why you have 5 seconds. Yeah, you got screwed in the end, I think, man. So Royal up into third. What are these guys doing? Oh wait, it's BO went into the pits for his final stop and Filthy didn't, but is now attacking Reaper for 8. Good move. Will Reaper do a final soft stint? He did a long one here. Yeah, he definitely did a long one so far. So Major is now over here, and there is this battle between sick individuals who is going off the track or almost off the track. Wait, he's still ahead of BO, and I think he had a bit more trouble. Up and Slimmy. They're just gonna finish the race. Okay. Yeah, well. Okay. Well, let's go to the front where Caplero is in for the final run. So let's highlight that a bit. No, indeed. I find it highly doubtful that Iggy's gonna win this. However, yeah. He always has to start long. However, I think Caplero started also. He started on the back row together with Iggy. And Royal started 12th, so yeah. Payan also in for the final one. So surely Lars has to pit again. Let's see where he comes back. He is indeed going for the softs. Some nice stuff. I see someone driving up there. That was Ross, I think. That's definitely Ross. So yeah. And Filthy is out ahead of Payan. And anyway, the Reaper also in for the final stop. Okay. So Lars has 27 seconds and he's in. Indeed doing the hard to medium to soft. I see Royal through the first corner. He's on the soft though. And Royal is on hard. Okay. Well, spicy. There is still a bit of a gap though. 5 seconds. Slightly more, potentially. Yeah, a bit more. 5.4. So that will be, I hope, a good climax in the end. So Iggy's behind, but he will likely stop this lap and also go for softs. Lepa can go through the end. And he has to hold off Caplero, who is now back into 5th. Oh, big gap by the way here. Filthy's still in 6th, but he has to stop. Purely for tires, I think. Or is he gonna... don't see him do that. Purely a tire stop is also possible. So Payan is in a good position for a good result in this race. I think he was already, he drove a lot of laps in the top 3/top 5, so... Caballero behind Lars. Behind Leppa. Yeah, that was the 5.4. And Slimmy is, yeah, has seen enough today. So, but yeah, he's on soft, so this is gonna be a very good thing. Yeah, and this is like the second group of people, to be honest. With Major, who's done a good job, and he can try to defend P8 from BO, and second individuals is in 10th, but he has the pit. So Ross will take over there, who also is on the soft. Filthy is in, Iggy is out, and is back in 6th, on soft though. Caballero went for the fastest lap though, but that's a 33, so... So in the end, the number of pit stops have been too many for Iggy to really play a factor for the win here. Like, if he wants to go to P3, that's 27 seconds. So, just say. Okay, so like before we have a battle for the lead. Kabab is trying to finish this race. Individuals is coming out, and the Winters and Reaper and Filthy and Ross, they're all on soft, so they will all go to the finish on those. So basically what we have here is a potential battle for the lead and the battle for third. And it's twice a soft runner approaching on a hard runner. So Roy already with a big moment. I think it can be very easy for Lars to take this one if it continues like that. Neither of them really has to save fuel, so where did Lars start? He started 13 though, so he was also up to the front very quickly. So it looks like that, like the hard, medium, soft overrules the soft, medium, hard today. Yeah, he has 5 more laps to nail this, so don't foresee any big problems. Caballero already went for the move, by the way, I think. Oh, and he's on the grass. Yeah, that makes it easy. Lars into the lead, where he has been for a big portion of this race. And indeed, over here, it also already happened. And I would say 18 seconds is too much for Caballero. They're 35 after 33, so Lars' fastest lap is at 34, but he will be able to go for a good run this lap since he won't be hindered by, yeah, you can't call it traffic, to be honest. So because of that, we just have to focus on this ongoing battle, because I think it's quite settled, except if someone makes a mistake. P2, why do you have all his results? Yeah, fair. But I often found out that like Iggy has consistency and pace, and the penalty really gives Filthy a position there. Iggy went to a 30.1 on his first free lap. It's a new personal best, I think, also for this race. Yeah, BO is on the medium, so I don't know. Oh, I wanted to say maybe Reaper has an opportunity to pass him, but that's not with 1.5 seconds. Yeah, this. Oh my god. Well, with this rate, he can't catch him. But anyway, if Royal's going to make more mistakes, and Iggy, I think a P5 will be already generous for him. He's catching up to Payan, but does he have enough time? Lars went for 30.5. So remember I said in the beginning that I thought the biggest gap to the leader for Iggy would have been 30 seconds. Well, that's a massive L. He does a 29 though. Well done, man. Well, suddenly the sky also cleared, by the way. There was dark clouds at a certain point. Can we like compare Iggy to Manchester City, not win the Champions League, but does win the competition all the time? Or is it a bad comparison? By a Jaguar? Really? Wow. Lucky me on Friday then. Yeah, Jaguar best car, no. It's real. Like this gap grew to 8 seconds. It's actually quite funny. Oh, look at this. Andy on Reaper for 11th. He did a 31.3 against a 34.8, so Reaper did something. Well, it's all about participating and not about winning. No, yeah. You can say what you want. Yellow flags. I wanted to say why. So this is going to be a three-way battle then. And this can give an advantage to these two because they are on the softer tire. If the softer tire is just hanging in there. Yeah, this is the interest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Sprint standings, mate. I'm painting, you know. Actually, some sense of which. Well, in that case, can this be like one of the... No, I don't think it's a bad performance. No, I just think he pitted, I think, 2 times more than Lars and Cavallero, and then doesn't win against them. Maybe that's a bit expected. Is he actually, by the way, going to... No, he's not yet there. Wait. Oh yeah, this is also how... maybe Ross can do something on major, but... Let's see if BO doesn't make the same mistake. There was a marker there, by the way, so... Oh, yeah, he does not the same mistake, but in the same section of the track. Can give a toe, by the way. It actually gives him a toe to repass Reaper. Yeah, this can be a run for Andy, maybe. They're actually going quite well through that corner. Still can be a run though. It's a big battle here for P10. Reaper around the outside. Oh no, that's too much of the outside, and Andy's gonna benefit from this. And passes him into P11. So going down, I think. Very close here, by the way. And let's see if Iggy can at least manage a top 5. Payan is like, yeah, well, you go, mate. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, bit of contact. And he is clear. Maybe. A final attempt for Payan to regain his top 5. Lipa was at tier 3, right? That's impressive, by the way. Finishing P4 there. Okay. Here comes Lars through onto the final main straight. I don't think he have ever made a single mistake. It was a very solid and clinical race by him. He's gonna win by 14 seconds of a margin. Really impressive, well done by him. And the Jaguar wins here the Race of Champions of Season 7. Royal did some good stuff, made some great moves, showed some pace, provided us with some action. And is second, 13 seconds behind. And Caballero is gonna finish the podium. And he was actually much closer to Royal, but he had a 36 last lap, so... But yeah, it don't really matter. That also here gives Lepa. Actually, Iggy has closed in on him. Phenomenal job by him. And Iggy and Payan are following. And then the rest. And actually, Filthy can maybe make a final dash for the line for on Major, who also did very well, if you ask me. And Major actually manages to come home in 7th. Filthy, then Bros. Oh, final slipstream to the Line Reaper, come on, you can do it! No! Oh my god, 67,000 VO in the top 10. And the rest already finished, because 6 individuals in Kebab were on a lap. Woohoo! Well done, Lars. Good job. Last RC. I did commentate that one, I think. That I don't know. It's been so long ago. Wasn't that Daytona infield? Yeah, I was right, I think then. Yeah, that was the famous race where Pyro did a phenomenal job in, being last the entire race, maybe? Ah, poor guy. Well, he does not have to be afraid that that will happen on Friday, since I will take the honors for that. So, please don't laugh at me on Friday, because that's my first race on this game, so... I'm not even kidding. But I practiced, okay, so... Because otherwise I was not even allowed to race, I think. Ryan said you have to put in a quali lap that's in the 215, and I was like, well, spinning all over the time and doing 220s. You can decide which tier I'm in, I don't care. But yeah, give me a chance. Friday, next Friday, the 27th, and it's 1 hour earlier, I think, right? It's 7 PM Greenwich time. I thought I read that. So, yeah, if you don't want to miss the start, and yeah, no, then I think you have to be there at 7. No, Piper didn't qualify. So thank you all. It was nice to have a little bit of a buzz also in the chat. There was some solid racing here. And yeah, another Monday night for me to cover. So like I said last time, I'm probably wanting to race for a season, at least as a reserve, since I can't make any, not all Mondays, but I heard we have enough commentators for a change, so... which will be that, yeah, my voice won't be heard in quite a while, maybe, for GT commentary, but anyway, so... take care all. The host has ended the game, and I wish you all a very good, a pleasant night, and see you somewhere in the future, I would say. So, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.